All right, what is good, everybody? This is the first episode of the e-commerce reaction show where we get insights and texts and posts from Reddit, Twitter, social media, basically around e-commerce, and we're gonna see what my reaction is to that. And it's going to be really cool because, not gonna lie, there's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good material on Reddit, on Twitter, on Quora, on Instagram, but mainly Reddit and Twitter for today. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of good threads, and let's read upon them right now. So first one is Ricky Amador. This is what it says here on this tweet. Reminder to turn on the tipping feature on your Shopify stores. Yes, people tip in online business. I'm bringing in an extra $1,000 per month just from just tips alone. And he shows it right there on his Twitter feed, how much he got for that 1 month. He got $1,290.43. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, okay, what the heck? There's a tipping feature on Shopify. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys, and this is a huge debate right here. If you get good, I guess if you have a good service, right? Say you get a nice haircut, or you go to a diner, and the service is supreme, it's beautiful, right? Of course, you're going to tip. However, people might say if the service is horrible, I'm not gonna tip whatsoever, right? And I'm not gonna lie, that probably happened to me once where the service was really bad and I didn't tip at all. Sorry, but that's the true story. But 99% of the time, I tip haircuts, going to restaurants, diners, whatever you want to call it, right? I do tip. Now, for an online business, I know that e-commerce is on the rise. It's booming at this very moment. More specifically, Shopify too, not just Amazon, but Shopify. And I had no idea that you can tip someone online. And as a consumer myself, I've never seen this option before. And if this guy's bringing in $1,000 plus a month through tips alone, then that means either two things. His brand must be really good, and two, the service and the branding in his website must be phenomenal. Because if you're going to go to a crappy store and you have a product that you want to buy, there's no point in tipping them unless you have a lot of rapport. So, for example, say you shop at Zara and you buy their clothing every 3 months. Whenever there's a new collection, you buy something, right? And you love their service, you love their packaging, you love their website, you love their social media. You're a huge fanatic, so I guess you end up tipping them. So I can see that. So in my opinion, I might be wrong here, I think the super fans are the ones that are going to tip you. But hey, there's nothing wrong with trying it, right? There's nothing wrong with trying it, just turning it on and getting some money, because why not, right? All right, so second tweet, might be butchering the last name here, but it's Patrick Cadeau. So this is what he said right here on Twitter. For those entrepreneurs that need a bit of encouragement today, we've been in business for 5 years. Half of our lifetime revenue and oh my god, I can't even read right now. Half of our lifetime revenue and 80% of our lifetime profit has come in the past 6 months. Some people find overnight success, but it's not the norm. It takes time. Now, I completely agree, because I think I've been saying this time and time on the podcast that we're living in a time where on social media, we're seeing everyone's highlights, everyone's highlight reel. They're making money, and there's either two sides. There's two sides to this coin. Either one, they are making that money and they're really successful, or two, they are just faking it. And I think that we need to approach it this way, where if they are successful and we're just starting out, or we're kind of into our journey, 3, 4, 5 months in, maybe even a year, we shouldn't compare our chapter 3 to someone's chapter 42, because that person has been there, done that, has done so much on the back end to show that highlight reel on Instagram, right? However, if someone shows that they're successful and they're really not, they're faking it, then you shouldn't model yourself after that. You shouldn't chase their success. There's a lot of fakeness online, to be real, and that shouldn't discourage you. If either someone's successful or not, they're faking it, just use that as motivation, because I do believe that the more reps you put in, the more successful you are going to be. I think it's inevitable. Of course, there's luck and skill. Not everyone has the skill set to be a successful entrepreneur, but you can definitely make something out of it. Your definition of success might be making 4 figures a month, 5 figures a month. 6 figures a month is a really, really difficult thing to do. And depending on what your success bar is, you might be successful or not. But the point is, you lead and you try every day until you become who you want to become. So I definitely believe that in a time where social media is sharing everyone's highlights, we need to be patient because we're looking for the fast buck. And this is definitely being shown with not only e-commerce, but with Dogecoin, cryptocurrency overall. People want to 10x their stuff because, again, we see it on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok. We see on Wall Street Bets people getting rich overnight. But for every person who gets rich overnight, there's 99 others who probably lose their life savings, right? And that's the reality of it. All right, that was kind of sad, but it's true. All right, let's do another one. This is from Ecommerce on Twitter, and this is what it says on Twitter. A recent study has found Amazon has attracted 3,700 new merchants a day, 29,000 new sellers in 2021, 144 new merchants every hour. Amazon poured $30 billion into smaller sellers from 2019 and 2020, including logistics and spotlighting small sellers. So we see that Amazon, they have so many verticals, and they're making tons of revenue, tons of profits across different services within their business. They have Amazon Web Services. I forgot what accounts to their third-party merchants on Amazon, and of course they have Amazon Basics that they have their own products selling on their platforms, right? On their platform, and they have a bunch of stuff. But this shows that if you guys have been on Instagram, following in the e-commerce realm, e-commerce industries, we're seeing that there's a lot of entrepreneurs, making tons of money on Amazon, and there's so many business models around Amazon. You can do private labeling, wholesale, retail arbitrage, whatever it is, you can make money on Amazon, and it's just crazy. Everyone's getting a slice of the pie, and they're making a lot of money, and that goes to show, okay, you can say, oh, I wish I joined Amazon 2018, 2019, but guess what? All these new merchants are being poured into Amazon, looking for that opportunity and grasping it. So there's really no excuse in terms of, can I do it? Is it too late? After speaking to so many entrepreneurs in the Amazon space, I'm telling you right now, it's never too late to join, because the way they have it is, if you're doing retail arbitrage, for example, and you want to sell books, if you want to flip books, which is like one of the most generic things to do on Amazon, but you can make some serious money, anyone can have that same book you have. However, Amazon, what they do is they can randomize the buy box. So if I'm an experienced Amazon seller and you are a beginner in Amazon, yes, they might favor me. However, maybe 2 times, 3 times out of 10, you're going to get that buy box. And then for that one product is going to be sold by you because Amazon's algorithm favored you, even if you're a new seller. But of course, as you get more reps, they'll favor you and you'll get more sales. And the whole point here is that if you're a beginner, Amazon will give you a fair chance. And this is why we're seeing so many new merchants going onto Amazon, becoming new entrepreneurs, and making money. So the opportunity is definitely real. All right. This is from Chase Dimond. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right. The email marketing nerd. Okay, so this is a tweet as well. This is what he said. If your friends start a business, show them they have your full support. Buy from them, congratulate them, share their work. It may not seem like much to you, but it means the world to them. That's so true. It takes a lot of guts and balls to create a business because, number one, not only are you sacrificing some time, because I do believe you do need some capital to run a business, right? So for example, people might say, there's no capital in terms of drop shipping. Yes, you don't have any inventory, any overhead, but you do need to spend on some marketing dollars unless you just do organic reach. But besides the point, besides monetary time being, or besides your money being wasted, not wasted, but utilized, you're also making a sacrifice with your time. There's a balance between, work or health and then entrepreneurship. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. If you have a partner or if you have family in town, you may not see them as much because you are pursuing this new venture in your life. So definitely congratulate them. Support your friends. Don't hate on them because, I think the worst thing is if they're not doing too well in the beginning, right, but they're still putting in that work, it shows true grit. And if you're there by their sides to support them, that's really good. However, if you don't support them in the beginning and then you only support them when they're actually making money and they're successful, then that is not a good thing. That will show that you're kind of pretty much fake and you're only there for the buck. What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. If you like the content, please like, comment. Let me know what you guys like, what you didn't like, and we can make better content from there. So I really do appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the day.